Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I am joining in the Moonlit YouTube Hop and the new Moonlit collection from Tracy Reed Designs. Here is the page that I'm going to create. It is called Summer Sunsets, and it features a picture of my daughter looking towards the sunset while in Rocky Point on it's kind of on the beach. It's like a little marketplace that they have there. It's called the Malecon, and she's just looking off into the sunset, and it was a beautiful picture of her. So the first thing I'm going to do, I went ahead and cut out all of my printables, and then I distressed them all. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some mixed media to my page by adding a bunch of splatters. I'm going to be using yellow, pink, orange. It's a dark red that I use. I wish I had a bright red. And a purple. I wish I had a bright purple instead of a dark purple. And then black. So I'm going to do all of those splatters, and in between them I'm going to roll them up with a paper towel just so that they're somewhat dry for the next color. So this page is like a banner, so I went ahead and printed and cut some 3x4 cards, and that way I can just cut them down for banner sizes and not have to waste a whole sheet of paper on one print. So I was able to print all of these 4 cards on one sheet of 8.5 by 11. That is what I tend to print on when I print. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make some banners with these. And to do the fishtails, I just eyeball it. I kind of cut up in the middle where I think the middle is, and then I cut over into from each corner to the middle where I cut. Hope that makes sense. So now here I am building up my page. That's where I'm going to go ahead and put my title right there. I'm bringing in some twine to make my banner, and then I'm going to go ahead and punch holes in the top of all of my banners, and then I'm going to feed the twine through that. So you'll see how sorry. I do use a punch from, I think We Are Memory Keepers. It is a hole reinforcement punch, and I do a bunch of black. There they are right there to the right. And I just add those to my holes that I punch on my banner strips. So here we go. We're going to get started with that, and I'll let you just enjoy some music. So here I'm just gonna glue down the twine where it's sitting right now because I like how it sits right now and I don't want it to move around. And that way it doesn't move around. So now here I am. I'm going ahead and building this photo cluster up right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop that up. I did pop up the banners and I'm going to go ahead and pop up this photo as well. So it is pretty much the main layer on this photo. I mean the top layer. And here I'm gonna go ahead and start building this layer up. I mean building the page up again. I decided to go with a cluster of florals right here under summer. And I'm bringing in these palm trees for a pop of black. I thought it was cute how it was going from palm tree to palm tree. So that's what I wind up doing. I like them right there, so I'm gonna just go ahead and cut some foam tape and put that down. Put it right under the tree, and that's how that's stuck to the page. And let's see what I do next. Okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead and mess with these. I'm gonna glue this down so it doesn't go anywhere. Same thing with these flowers. I ruffle up the edges to make them look more dimensional. And these come from the digital kit. These are called Ellie's, and they're my favorite that Tracy Reed designs. And here I'm adding one more flower underneath, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my title down. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm using some foam tape, and what I do is I just cut them up into really tiny slivers to put on the words. So now I'm going to go ahead and build up my second cluster over here. At first I think I'm going to add these little flowers into that big flower, but I decide against that because I need another cluster. So I wind up going ahead and taking that one off. There we go. And I'm still looking for places that I want all of this. I do wind up using the pink floral and two of the purple florals over here in this little cluster, as well as that little leaf. Then I'm going to build my last cluster over here in the palm tree, and I'm going to add a leaf here, and then I go ahead and glue that down off camera. I bring this Watch the Sunset pin. It looks like a pin or flare, and I go ahead and add it to the center of that flower. And when I was building my banners, I forgot to add these stars in because I wanted it to be looking like it's part of the banner as well. So I just break them in half and glue them down right there, just like that, to make them come off the banner. And this one I didn't have to break it all because it's hidden behind my photo and the banner itself. I think I'm going to add this this leaf here, but then I wind up adding it over here to the palm tree, and these little florals turns out so cute. And let's see, fluffing everything up. Here I'm adding the cork stars to the page. They're just adorable. I love them. They were the perfect addition to this. I did glue them off camera again, and then I popped one of them up. Here I'm going to add some stamping. This is a Journals for Life stamp. This one that I'm stamping right now is a good life is better, where you are supposed to be and doing what you're meant to do. So I just put that under sunsets, and then I stamp right here. That's what it says, right here. And I do that right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and get these plus signs and add some plus signs to my layout. in 3 different areas, each one pretty close to my clusters. I thought this added a perfect little something. And then the last thing I'm going to add is the word that says smile. Even though she's not smiling, she is adorable and it makes me smile. So it works. So I'm going to go ahead and put that away. Let's see what I bring in next. Cleaning up my space a little. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in some Inky Dinky Doo sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps, but after I put them down and kind of move them around, and actually looking at it right now, it looks okay. It doesn't look bad. It looks nice. But when I was doing this layout, I didn't think it added anything to the layout. So you'll see here in a second, I'm just going to take all of these sequins off. I don't do it one by one. I stand up my page and shake them all off. You'll see it here in a second. If I ever can finish. Some of them got under stuff. So you can see here, you know, leave me a comment if you think that I should have left the sequins in, or if it's better, if my page is better without the sequins. So there we go. I'm shaking them all off. Now here I decide, okay, well, I'll just add some little clusters of sequins, like, you know, little things of 3. Here my daughter decides she's gonna come in and help me with my scissors. And then after we finish adding these little clusters here, again, I decide it's not really bringing anything to the page, and so I decide to once again stand up my layout and get rid of them all. Yep, there we go. Get out of here. So that's when I decide no sequins. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'm going to add my journaling here, an XOXO first, and then just my daughter's name, where we were, and the date. And I added it to the top there, and then that's it. That's going to be my layout. So I'm going to leave you with some close-ups. Don't forget to check out everybody who's playing along with the Moonlit YouTube Hop. It's by Tracy Reed Designs again. And don't forget to leave me a comment if you liked the sequins or you thought it's better without the sequins. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.